And welcome to the latest installment of the OOTP 21 Perfect Team Series. We've been doing these every week since we started our little channel here late April, early May of last year. This is part number 84, 84 lumber, I guess you could say. And it is January 24th, 2021. And we'll take a look at the big screen here. 12,955 points in the perfect point bank. It is Sunday, the 24th of January, a day that could be seminal here in my local area of the Tampa Bay area. The Buccaneers could become the first team to reach the Super Bowl at their own building later on today against the Green Bay Packers. So we're hoping here in the Tampa Bay area for the best for the Buccaneers. Of course, the Rays are now about a month and a half from going to the spring training and getting their 2021 campaign started. This is part number 84, as I was just telling you, and I was just double checking real fast to make sure I had the part correct, so it saved me a lot of reshooting here. So with 12,955 points, and I have yet to pick up a perfect card in a pack all year, so that's going to be my aim here to attempt that. And let's see, first, did I make the playoffs? And we'll know the answer to that very, very shortly as Perfect Team loads up. January 24, 2021. This was the week of the sad passing of Don Sutton, a legendary pitcher for the Dodgers and Angels, and did a great job calling games for the Atlanta Braves on TBS for many years. Universal Pioneers finished 80 and 82 on the season, so we probably did not make the playoffs. As you see here, I have two perfect players, but I got them in auctions. So my goal by the end of the year, and by the time we go to OOTP 22, is to try to get a perfect player. So we're going to try to aim that. Also, Hank Aaron passing away, probably a sadder development. So get a diamond packed. That's what I'm going to do. Is I'm just going to get one diamond pack. And also I'm going to get two of the bronze packs. So we'll do a diamond and a bronze. Like I have said in previous episodes, this is like the old days of Wheel of Fortune, the game show, where, you win the puzzle and you have all this money and then you got to go spend it. Chuck Woolery, I will take the dresser for $400, please. Thank you very much. Yeah, true story. Chuck Woolery used to host Wheel of Fortune before Pat Sajak did. See the knowledge you get on these videos that I do? Okay, here are the openings. See if I can get a perfect. Well, I got a silver. So I exceeded myself here. I got a silver to go along with my bronze. Brent Rooker was my bronze. And Tom Browning, who once pitched a perfect game for the Reds against the Dodgers in 1988, he was my silver. And we got a historical iron card. And two golds in this pack. Jim Corsi, we picked up two historicals. Jim Corsi, Art Neff with the New York Baseball Giants of 1922. Lucas Sims, and Brett Anderson of the Brewers. So actually we picked up four cards of note, three being bronze. Now here's my diamond. Bacido Polanco is my historical. And show me a good one. Jose Ramirez, third base for Cleveland, who are soon not to be the Indians because they want to get rid of the Indians nickname, just like Washington just got rid of the Redskins last season, or the season that has just passed for them. They made the playoffs, of course, going 7-9 in the NFL. So now we got to find a home for all these people. Now, would Jose make the team? Because I have DJ LeMahieu. Actually, this might happen. And the answer is no. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put LeMahieu on the bench, and I'm going to put Jose Ramirez in. We'll just do it manually. There we go. And now we will go through and auction off all of the players that I'm not going to be using. Starting with Brett Anderson, who is a 40, so that makes him a 36, 36. And he goes. Tom Browning is is a silver, and he will hi-ho silver away. He's at 600, so I'll have a starting bid of 200, and I will go to 900 on the max. Actually, I shouldn't do that. I should just go 10% over, 660. And actually, I don't think I did the automatic sell on one of the cards that I just did, Mr. Anderson. So just hold on a moment, please. Yeah, I think I should do him again. Because I did set the automatic, well, if nobody buys him, we'll automatically sell him. So we'll do Anderson again. Hank Aaron. I once had the privilege of having my picture taken under the statue of Hank Aaron. My first Major League Baseball game. Now I went to several spring training games. Now see how this fits in. The first, not the first. No, what was the first? The first Major League game I ever went to was at Fulton County Stadium in 1996. We'll sell him off for 10. Actually, we'll go 10-11 on him. And it was the Braves and the Dodgers. It was Tommy Lasorda's last trip ever as a manager to Atlanta as the skipper of the Dodgers in 1996. And I had my picture taken underneath the statue of Hank Aaron, and both of these men have passed away this month, so that's kind of spooky. Okay, Art Neff is going at 30, so I'm going to go, let's see here. Put him up at 10, but we'll set a maximum bid at 33. If you want him for 33, you can get him. Okay. Historical players, as I've often said, they go for higher prices. Let's see here. We got Jim Corsi. I remember him. First sports game I ever got was Sherco Grand Slam Baseball. He's going at 50. So I can put him up at 55 and probably make him. You don't ask, the answer is always no. And the first baseball game I ever got was Sherco's Grand Slam Baseball, which is a dice game. Kind of a simplified version of Stratomatic. And you could get franchise all-stars with that, which is what I got. And that Sherco is not Grand Slam Baseball is not a bad game at all. Adam Mills is going at 32 minimum, so we're gonna put him up at 35. See if we get any takers. Now, who do I keep among my relief pitchers? If you just seeing this series for the first time, what I don't play tournaments, so what I do is I like to keep a player in reserve in each of the positions: starting pitcher, reliever, which could also be a closer, and then catcher, first, second, shortstop, third, left, center, right field. And that's how I do it. So we're keeping Chapman, but we're getting rid of all the other relievers. Okay, so let's see here. He'll go at 9. I think everybody's looking forward to seeing a full-blown Major League season for the first time in a couple of years. Cy Sneed. Trim that beard, Cy. Then again, we're always interested, and maybe too much so as a society, where the follicles go. I mean, and I'm not going to go into greater detail than that. Guy wants one of those 1890s beards. He should have one. Okay, so Sims is 35. We'll put him up at 32. There we go. So we got two catchers, Astudillo and Garcia. And Garcia, bring me the head of Aramis Garcia. That was an old Warren Oates movie. Bring me the head of Alfredo Garcia, which was it was back in the 70s when they were first giving movies ratings, and that was kind of like the shocker of shocks video. Bring me the head of Alfredo Garcia, because it all centers around a person with a severed head. And I won't go into any more detail. So he's going at 60, so I could put him up at 50, and we'll try 50-66 on him. I'm not a big fan of horror movies, but that's just me. Okay, we got Sergio Alcantara. He will go up next. Good thing about some of these iron cards and these bronze cards, is these players play a lot of positions. So when you start a season of Perfect Team, you could fill up all the possible positions played very easily, because you got a lot of utility guys that are available in the iron and in the bronze sets. So Alcantara goes at 7. I like it when players play multiple positions. Maybe it's watching too many Tampa Bay Rays games when we had Joe Madden. Here's Placido Polanco, and Madden would put Ben Zobrist all over the field. I think at one point, that I don't know if he ever played the corners, but he could play shortstop, he could play second base, and he could play the outfield. I think guys who could play multiple positions are a benefit to their team, and gives your manager a whole bunch of flexibility. So I'll put Polanco up at 9. He's not going. Historical players, like I said, they normally go higher, but now we got 3 third basemen here, and we're going to get rid of one of them. One of them that's a diamond, that's going to be LeMahieu, because LeMahieu is a 92 and Ott is a 93. LeMahieu is going at 4,500. The minimum bid will be 4,444. Get more, 4,4. And actually, he was a gold card, but he has just been upgraded to diamond. And I'm going to go 7,000 on a buy now price. Just in case any Yankee fans out there really want DJ LeMahieu on their perfect team. Okay, so we have 2 other third basemen. We have Alex Blandino, another guy who could play any infield position. He's with the Cincinnati Reds. We'll put him up at 6 and tell him to be gone within 24 hours. Kelvin Gutierrez plays the corners, first and third. Actually, that's not what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. And in the 7, so 7 minus 6.3, he'll go at 6. So we hope you are well out there on this 24th of January. Mike Freeman goes at 6. He of the Cleveland Indians. Like I said, the Indians will probably they're going to change their nickname in 2022. The Atlanta Braves, with the passing of Hank Aaron, are talking about doing likewise. They're talking about changing the name of the stadium they play out in Cobb County now, that's called SunTrust Park. That maybe they turn it into Hank Aaron Field, or maybe I would love to see the Braves be the Atlanta Hammers for Hank Aaron. I think that would be a very good thing to do. We'll put him up in the minimum 11, 12. Trey Turner and the buy now. Well, wait a minute. Was I supposed to sell him? Hang on, folks. Yes, I was. Okay. Too busy talking and not too busy thinking. That's the problem. He's at 11.94, so I'll go 11.12 on him. We'll put a buy now price on him too, which would be 119. Oh, we'll go 13.25. And there you go, folks. Another week in the can. When I come back at you next, we'll be on the last day of January, so 2021 flying by. And we hope you enjoyed this episode, the last 15 minutes. This has been Big Polly coming to you, wishing you well. Godspeed, God bless, wherever you are and whenever you see this. Bye-bye for now, everybody.